Man, get the fuck out of here, these lame ass. I'm tired of these lame ass,
vibes.
weak ass
Shit.
people, bro.
Aye.
Begging niggas to fuck with them.
Aye.
Stop begging niggas to fuck with you, bro.
It's like,
They're not gonna fuck with you.
fuck
Create your own shit.
Why do you
Create
hurt?
your own world. And nigga, that's how you go. These old soft ass, weak ass niggas always
it.
begging niggas, bro.
That's all. Niggas looking for.
Get off your knees, bro, and stand the fuck up.
Niggas looking for approval and shit.
Yeah, my shit.
That shit sorry as hell, bro. Like that's some weak ass shit, bro.
They're weak.
That is
Let's
the
be
weakest.
honest. These niggas is weak.
That's the weakest
I'm getting
fucking
mad
shit.
right now.
I can't even lie.
These niggas is weak.
And I can't even too much talk because I ain't even gonna lie. I done came from a space, you know what I'm saying? I done came from a point in time where it was like that for me myself, where I was looking for approval from other people, bro. But that was out of a space of weakness, bro.
It is. It's
you know what I'm
weakness,
saying? Like
bro.
you feel like you can't stand on your own. You feel like you can't, you know what I'm saying, be that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel like you gotta absorb something from, you know what I'm saying, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You need approval. You need this, you know what I'm saying, this gratification and shit.
Fuck
like,
'em.
man, bro, you gotta like
10 toes down, bro.
Dog, OMG, let your nuts hang, man.
Let
Goddamn
your
it.
nuts hang to the drag on the ground.
This message is brought to you in report by the phrase, let your motherfucking nuts hang, man. Golly, bro. Put some, like you say, nigga, 10 toes down, nigga. Put your motherfucking feet on the ground, nigga. Ground yourself, bro. Hey, man.
What y'all gotta realize is,
find yourself, bro. That's it. That's all it takes.
Yes.
See, people be lost, bro.
Yes.
People don't be knowing, you know what I'm saying? People come from backgrounds to where it's like I say, that's the fucking problem, bro. We done been stripped from our
inferior
we done been stripped from our
They come
ID.
from inferior backgrounds. That's what it is.
Exactly,
So
bro.
you can't blame them. I get it.
But
I'm sorry. I get that you think
we don't.
that begging somebody to put you in positions, begging people to give you shit, begging people to help you out. But anytime you have to walk around and beg people to help you out, you're not gonna really get what you deserving of, bro.
That's why I just want
You
people
not,
to.
bro.
That's why I just want the information to be out there, bro. I just want people to know what we are for real, where we come from for real,
Exactly.
where we at for real. That's it. That's all. What we are for real, where we come from for real, and where the fuck we at for real. Because when you find out them three things, you gonna know where the fuck you going for real, and that's just real talk.
Sheesh. You need to put that on. Yeah. I'll make sure I remember this little clip right here. That was three things, and I like how you ended that with the fourth one.
Man,
Because you're gonna know what you want for real. That's a motherfucking fact.
Damn, I wish I had that on my soundboard. I need some more shit. That's all. I mean, it's cool though.
Shit.
You know what? I'm gonna just use this.
Say that again one more time.
Listen. I just want people to know where we come from for real, where we are for. Oh, no, hold on, I fucked up.
Damn.
I just want people to know what we are for real, where we come from for real, where we at for real. Because when you find out those three things, you're gonna know where you're going for real. God damn it.
God damn it. I thought you were gonna have the claps.
God damn it. Go know where you going, man. Golly, bro.
That's why now that you named off those three things, that's why people don't know what they really want for real. That's what it is. And I say people shit. It could be shit. It's myself too. It could be me. It's me too. Like all of us. But yeah, that makes sense.
Cause you got to think, bro. We been lied to for so long, bro.
Yeah.
We
literally
literally
over here, and niggas are like yelling bravely just yelling the lie, thinking it's the truth.
Man, bro, it's sad, bro.
But they don't know though. So like, you don't know. You don't fucking know. You don't fucking know.
That should be making me mad, bro.
Can't get mad. You just gotta create your own.
Nah, bro, cause I was lost into that shit at one point, bro. So I'm mad. It ain't last long because I wasn't built like that. I knew better. I knew better from birth, nigga.
What was something that you was lost into? Cause I got one thing, but what was something that you was lost into that you just thought like that you just lost into the system of what like people told you or what you thought you was supposed to be on type thing?
I don't know. I don't think it was ever nothing too serious. Cause like I say,
no, I don't have to be nothing too serious.
Man, I don't fucking know, bro. I feel like I just been like this my whole life. I always wanted to do what the fuck I wanted to do, and that was it, bro. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I can really say, I guess, is maybe religion, bro. That's it. Mm-hmm. But even with that, like, I don't point no fingers. I point kind of fingers at religion. I don't point fingers at religion. I kind of wave my finger at it a little bit. I wave my finger at it a little bit. I don't point my finger at it though, because even with that, I understand that it's truth behind it, and it comes from a place of truth. It's just been twisted and manipulated in a sense to where you know what I'm saying, it's put into a, you know what I'm saying, a thing of control. But honestly, bro, man, see, that's the thing, bro, because it's like. It's kind of it's used for that, because that's kind of what's going on here type shit. But I mean, it's the truth. It's kind of like where we at, and it's the story of where we come from. And you know what I'm saying, we was just born into this shit. You know?
I just look at it.
So it's like I would be mad at the world before I'm mad at that. That's just the story. That's just, you know what I'm saying.
I think with as far as religion, the more we talk about it, I just kind of look at it, and I think I might have said it before, but I just look at it as like it's probably something way more extreme and more complex than we know that it is. But it's just like the people who created it or where it rooted from, it just had to get simplified and make it a little easier for you. And
that's all.
Maybe because times change and we get a little smarter and shit. And like the thing about the religion and stuff, the stories don't change. The stories stay the same, but the world kind of changes and evolves. And so
but you gotta think.
So my question is, I wonder, like, is religion supposed to evolve, or is it supposed to stay the exact same?
I mean, you got different religions though. Some older than some newer than some.
That's true.
So you gotta think, it just go, you know what I'm saying? They pretty much go like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have new ones that just develop over time. They come and they go.
Yeah.
Type shit. So
yeah, because it's some old ass religions, and people will go by that shit faithfully. They follow it, and if they do some of that shit that their religion say they should be doing, nigga, your ass will be in jail. It's really some type of, it's really religions out there like that.
Yeah.
On the Christian side and Muslim side and whatever other religions is out there like that.
Yeah.
Like if you do that shit that it say you should be doing and following, alright, follow that shit to the T like you think you should. Yeah. Your ass will be in somebody goddamn federal prison.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, times change though. So
exactly.
Got the religions thousands and however long. Many
I was
years
gonna say,
ago.
bro, our religions is too old at this damn point. All of them, bro.
Yeah. So
what's the newest religion?
Islam. Islam the newest. Islam's the oldest, ain't it? No, not Islam. Islam, I think it is the newest. Yeah, Islam is the newest.
I mean, they'll say it's the oldest because I think they talking about.
I'm confused
based
though.
off of the beliefs and principles. It's kind of like what's been going on. I feel like it's what they say when they say it's the oldest one, because they believe in Allah, which Allah is just Allah. So it's basically everything under, you know what I'm saying, under the laws of the universe, the laws of the land, basically. So, but as far as, you know what I'm saying, it's actual teachings and shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying, we talking about the Prophet Muhammad, like that nigga, he was just
okay. So I got it right here. Yeah,
what it's like,
it based off
it was maybe like 500 years ago or so.
Yeah, well,
I think.
Oh damn, this ain't the damn thing. List of religious populations by number. This just giving the populations. That sucks. Okay, I can't find it right now. List of new religious.
All right, look up the Prophet Muhammad. When was that nigga going around teaching, spreading his ministry?
Yeah, I think he was the newest. I'm gonna be honest. Prophet Muhammad, Arab political, social, and religious leader, founder of Islam. Born April 22, 571 AD. Died.
Okay, so
632 AD.
Okay, so what, 1500 years ago? That's old as hell.
So. Yeah.
All them shits is outdated, bro.
Yeah, all this shit is old as fuck. Like, it's not nothing new created at all.
Okay.
And they don't really update it at all. Like, the shit don't get updated.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing, fool. You sticking to some shit that was made 1,000 years ago, bro.
It's
2,000 years ago,
I don't want to. I know y'all probably think we bash religion on every episode, but I'm just questioning a lot of it because I got questions, or whatever. But it's kind of like your parent. Like a parent, have like your parents ever told you something or taught you something or told you something, and you like, and as you get older, you be like, nah, that wasn't right. That wasn't completely right.
All the time.
You know what I mean? And so, as far as we know,
hold on, I'm lying. I didn't just get off into that till like my adult years.
That's what I'm saying.
I listened to everything when I was little.
That's what I'm saying. And it don't have to be nothing extremely bad or whatever, but you could be like, nah, that was wrong. And so you could look at religion as like a teacher or like a parent, basically, that's guiding over your life, whatever, telling you what to do, what's not to do. But to be honest, though, if you look at religion, though, for the most part, it's telling you to do good shit, though. For the most part, like, it just teach you to be a good ass fucking person. It ain't nothing like, I don't know, it's nothing like really, really bad like that. But you have other religions who are like that shit is very strict, and that shit, like, they got some crazy kind of beliefs in there that they believe in. And so, but the shit never evolved over time. But like, I was listening to like this service or whatever at like one of the church that I occasionally go to, because I can act like I go to all the time. And like the lady was saying, she was like, the world changed and all that. She was like, but the Bible doesn't change. This religion doesn't change. This is what it is. Like, the world can change and say this is how it is now, but the Bible doesn't change and stuff like that. And I was like,
hey, y'all think that's some cool shit, huh? Y'all think that's how
I was thinking that in my head. I was like, yeah, that makes sense though. But I mean, from her perspective, the Bible is completely right, and what it's saying is right. Religion is right, so of course it shouldn't change if it's completely right. You know what I mean? If it's no wrongs or anything like that. But I think but the thing about it is, I think we get religion confused with that God himself actually put that in there or whatever. So what we got to realize is, and I know whether people, you can disagree.
We gotta
with
go
or not
into that conversation. What is God? Who's God? What is
I don't know. We get to that, but what we got to realize is, within the Bible, like, it's human beings who kind of created that shit. Just like human beings created the Constitution or whatever,
right?
And that's the Bible to most to politicians. That's more, they go by that more than anything. That's a form of a Bible. Damn near laws. It's laws basically. It's telling you what to do, what not to do. And the Constitution wasn't completely right. Exactly. They still haven't fucking changed a lot of. When was the last time the Constitution actually got changed? It's been a long time. They haven't added anything in a long time.
I don't know. When was the last amendment?
I don't know.
It had to be, I want to say, like the 1920s.
I think the last thing they corrected was the goddamn slave thing.
Nah. That was like the 13th Amendment. It done been more since then. The last one might be like 27 or some shit like that. 26, I don't know, somewhere.
Last time the Constitution was changed. Oh, okay. Other than the Bill of Rights, only 17 amendments have been ratified in 221 years. The last one that passed was in 1992, when the 27th Amendment required that any change in congressional salaries take effect only at the beginning of it. So yeah, the last one that got changed was dealing with niggas' money, with niggas' pockets.
1992.
So, yeah, 1992. And that's still a long time ago, though.
92 or 82?
92.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 92. And that's a long time ago. And I wonder when was the last something got changed before that. I bet you it was, I don't know. I don't know. That's just something I wonder about it. Because like they said, within 17 years, only 17 changed. Within 221 years, I think only 17, it's been changed like 17 times within all them damn years. And I can only imagine how many. Only 17 amendments. Yeah, only 17 amendments have been ratified in 221 years. That's a long ass motherfucking time. Yeah. And just imagine how much shit changed within 221 years. Exactly. And only 17 amendments have been ratified, or whatever that is. So, I don't know. But create your own world, bro. And create your own constitution.
But thing behind it, how do you do that?
We talked about it last time.
You gotta have knowledge of self.
Yes.
You gotta have knowledge of the world. And you gotta have knowledge of the universe.
And a good thing about it is you got millions and thousands of years of like research of what to do and what not to do down there. So it's kind of up to you. Like I think we was talking about that earlier, whatever, just like learning from what did he say? About learning from your mistakes or whatever, or you get warning comes before destruction or something like that. And it's kind of like you already have signs of what is good, what's not good, and what not to do. An example is how to do it. Like, people have literally set out the path of how to create your own world already.
See, you gotta think
It's just damn near a choice at this point.
This is why I don't bash religion. This is why I don't bash. This is why I don't bash the God that we under, right?
The what?
The God that we under, right?
Mhm.
I guess what you would call the Christian God, because I
Okay.
believe that's the main God
How?
over this world right now.
How?
Okay, you're right, because you still
'Cause
got
you can go,
Hindus,
you can take a flight
praising-
somewhere and they
praising
like,
their
nah,
God,
nigga, this is the.
Buddhist person they got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I guess as far as us, man. Okay, see, that's the thing. Okay, that's what I was saying. That's why I was getting off into it. Like, what is God? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's no Christian
this?
God.
Who created this world, bro?
There's no Christian God.
Nah,
though.
there's definitely a Christian God.
I don't think it is.
His name is Yah. His name is Yahweh.
I don't think it is, bro. I think we created human beings, bro. We created that shit, bro. I'm telling you. I don't
even
think
if
they
you
put a
created
name
it.
to that shit. I think he was just like, no, this is what it is. It's not no Christ. It's not no.
I mean, well,
Islam God, it's not no
even if
Muslim
you
God.
created it though, that's the Christian God, right?
Okay, if we created it, yeah.
And basically, what this is, okay, so his name was Yahweh. He gave his people, who the Israelites or whoever them was over there, in that area in the Middle East or whatever, he gave his people a distinct, you know what I'm saying, rule of instruction to follow, I guess, according to his will. You know what I'm saying? But even with what you saying is like, okay, if they created that, what if this was like, okay, who was the first person to receive a message from this guy? Who was the first person to talk to this guy? Robin, who was it? Abraham? Moses, you know what I'm saying? Moses went to what? Mount Sinai. He received the the 10 commandments that he put in the stone.
Talking about them simple ass commandments.
Yeah.
That shit simple as fuck.
You know.
That's how I know niggas was crazy back in the day.
But even before Moses, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you had the lines before him. Like I know the first, okay, so no, everybody derived from Noah, right? So from Noah you had his 3 sons, Japheth, Shem, Ham. They went off into their separate areas, you know what I'm saying, they spread out. Then you had Japheth's lines. I think they went off into mostly like Europe, you know what I'm saying, maybe like North Asia, that type of shit.
Mhm.
Shem line, they went off into East Asia, you know what I'm saying, maybe parts of Southern Asia, Mid Asia, and all this type of shit. You had Ham line, they descended off into, you know what I'm saying, they was in the Middle East, they descended off into Africa, you know what I'm saying, and this is where we had, you know what I'm saying, then that's when you start to have, you know what I'm saying, integration. That's what we were saying, you know what I'm saying, that's where the mixing started to come about, because you had those 3 distinguished lines at first, you know what I'm saying, you had this family over here, this family, these people's over here, these people's over here. Then they started integrating this shit. That's what kind of started throwing shit off, you know what I'm saying, people started, you know what I'm saying, it was like shit started, you know what I'm saying, that's where I guess you would say the impurity started to come about. But like where I was going with that, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, from there you had Shem's line. He had his sons or whatever. They had their sons down to Abraham, which is this is the father like the what you would call it, the forefather, like the
Is
founding
Abraham
father.
when they had the 12 kids or 12?
Nah, that was Jacob.
Jacob. Okay.
You had this was like the forefather of the Israelites, I guess, or what they would call God's chosen people. See, God chose
Why
Abraham.
would God have a chosen people if He created?
That's
all
what I'm
people?
saying, bro.
That's dumb as fuck.
So that's what I'm saying. That's they God, basically. They created that God, bro. Like this is
Bro, that's so selfish as fuck. That nigga gonna say. That sounds so selfish to me. That's like me walking around right now saying, I'm the chosen. My family's the chosen family.
See, and that's the thing, bro. That's why
How?
it's like
He created a God is supposed to be a person who created all people. He should be looking at if he created all people. I would hope that he look at all people as just like equal people and all this whatever, right? So why would it just be a God? Why would it be if you believe in this one God? Why would the one God say that y'all are the chosen people? So if y'all are the chosen people, that's basically saying that everybody else is worth shit. And in your mind, you will look at them like you're not the chosen people, so you're way below me. So I'm gonna treat you as such, right?
Exactly.
That's fucking stupid.
So what you have here is, okay, you have a people who Either, okay, let's say it was a spirit that came to them. They chose a spirit that came to them and chose this people, this line of people to be his chosen people because they they resonated with his spirit the most. He saw the most potential in them basically to carry out his will. That's basically what that was. Abraham, he was, I guess, you know what I'm saying, he attracted this spirit like that, you know what I'm saying, that resonated with him, that chose him to, you know what I'm saying, carry out his line of people. You know what I'm saying? From Abraham, who you had, I think, who was his sons? Isaac, Ishmael, I believe. And after Isaac, I think it was Jacob. I think Jacob is Isaac's son, if I'm not mistaken. And that's where you have the 12 sons of Jacob, which led off into the 12, what you call it?
Tribes.
Yeah, the 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And that went how that went. But what I'm saying is like, yeah, basically what you were saying is like, how does that work? You know, like, hell, bro. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, what is God really? You know what I'm saying? Because you have this other groups of people who's over here far off in Asia where they, you know what I'm saying, in India, they have the God, you know what I'm saying, that God was Krishna and, you know what I'm saying, Brahma and all them. You know what I'm saying, Shiva. And
it sounds like the way you broke it down, that sounds like it sounds like basically a whole entire family web, a family line of just elite people, and they were the ones who just telling you the story. That's basically kind of like when kings and queens were running.
See, and that's that thing.
Running the world.
Look, check this out. This line. Okay, so this line felt like they was the chosen people, right? They feel like they was the chosen people, right? That's why I say it. That's what our whole foundation is set off of right now. It's like this superiority complex.
Exactly.
And you gotta think, who running the world right now, or I guess our country? Those people, Jewish people, right?
Yeah.
They set that shit up a long time ago, bro. This shit it's into fruition right now.
And guess what? I respect it. Remember I told you about respecting it? That's gangster.
And they got people to believe. It was so crazy because they ended up getting people to believe. They went and converted people into their religion and put them on that shit and made them believe like, this is the main God. This is the, you know what I'm saying, this is who you supposed to be following. You supposed to do this, you know what I'm saying. When they came over here from Europe, you know what I'm saying, off into the matter of fact, they went off into Europe with that shit. They converted the Europeans into Christianity, bro. The motherfuckers weren't supposed to be Christian. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? But it's like with Crusades and shit, all that started happening, nigga. Them motherfuckers was warring over that shit, nigga. Then they bought that shit over. That shit was a westward expansion, bro. That shit went off into Europe, off into Spain and all that shit. Then they bought that shit over here into the Americas where the natives was, the indigenous peoples. You know what I'm saying? They had they guys, the Mayans and the Aztecs and all them. You know what I'm saying? The natives, they had they guys, which was really nature and the cosmos and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they seem based off of.
Yeah.
The other religions, the so-called more civilized type of people, whatever, their religions was damn near based off of just elitism.
Well, I feel like all of them really based off that to a certain extent, though, because you gotta think, even Christianity. When we get to talking about Jah and Yahweh and Jehovah and all that, so you gotta think that's kind of like separate from Christ.
Some Jehovah Witness came
because Christ came later. Because Christ came later on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, really, I feel like that was something that was implemented. Like I say, that was something that was implemented by the Romans, bro. Because that's really like some Roman shit, fool. Like when we was talking about Jupiter and Zeus.
Yeah.
We done said this on the podcast before.
Yeah,
Jesus is Jesus. That's Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Jupiter is the king of the gods, the king of the sky. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. So it's like, and they took that, they made that story up from a combination of, you know what I'm saying, past traditions and stories about a Messiah type figure and shit, and they combined it into, you know what I'm saying, this one person.
I just want to rewind time, bro. I wish I could just like,
see how that shit came about.
I just feel like a motherfucker be like, fam, they ain't what the fuck is y'all this shit y'all reading?
Because like I say,
that would be hilarious. I wonder though. I don't know.
The reason I went off into that because we was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, these was based off the skies and shit. See, Jesus is the sun. That came from sun worship.
Sun,
you know what I'm saying? That was a representation of the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like past sun god, like I say, Zeus was the god of the sky. You had Horus. You probably done heard of Horus, who was the Egyptian,
Yes,
the Egyptian god. He was the son of Osiris. You know what I'm saying? Osiris was the king of he was the first king of Kemet. You know what I'm saying? They first god who became the god of the underworld. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you gotta think going back to Greek mythology, where you got Saturn, which is Kronos, and where you got Cronus and Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Zeus is the king of the sky, where his father Cronus is the god of his father's time. He carries the scythe. You know what I'm saying? And what does the Grim Reaper have? He carries the scythe. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of like the god of the underworld in a sense. He's the one that judges you. See, Cronus. He's the guy. He's kind of like the god of judgment. That's what Osiris does in the underworld. In Kemet mythology or Egyptian mythology, Osiris is the one who judges. You know what I'm saying? Your deeds or whatever. Anubis is the one who weighs your heart on the scale against the feather to measure the heaviness of your heart to see if you light enough to ascend. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're gonna sin or descend. But Osiris is the one who actually judges you. See, in astrology, you got Saturn, which I say Saturn is the Roman counterpart to Cronus. You know what I'm saying? And Saturn is the one that judges your deeds. This is a father time. This is the one that measures, you know what I'm saying, what you've done, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like the god of karma.
This shit remind me, I always reference this every time on here, but this shit just remind me of American Gods every time, bro.
Yes, that's what it is. That's how this is, bro.
Like I talked about it last time, but it was the different gods or whatever, and you got judged by different ones and all this shit. Like that shit is mind blowing how it is, whatever. And so I can only imagine like the reality of it, like how real it can possibly be. And I actually like it though. I think I like it though, because I feel like my heart is good, and I feel like I want to do the right shit or whatever. So
that's the thing though. You gotta think. What would be, okay, say you were to get judged by a separate by another entity, what would keep you from ascending? Your heart being heavy, right? And what brings a heaviness of the heart is guilt, right? So if you feel like, if you light enough to where you're not guilty about nothing, you feel like you haven't done nothing wrong, or at least wrong in a sense to where, you know what I'm saying, like I say, there's no guilt attached. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, you know what I'm saying, you a good person. And that's really all it is, bro. Because people say simple, it's crazy because people say only God can judge you, but you gotta think, bro. The way I look at that is like, we guys of ourselves, bro. You judging yourself at the end of the day, because that's what he gonna judge you.
That's why you have the power, because he know that you knew if your mind is there. He know that, like,
exactly.
when you go, like, when
shit, we touching on something. Come on with it.
Like, when you go just do something simple, any little simple thing, like, and you be like, damn, that was wrong. You judging yourself already because you know it's wrong.
Right.
Like, sometimes I'll be wondering, like, I feel like sometimes you naturally know when something is wrong.
Yeah.
Whether somebody taught you that was wrong or not.
Yeah.
And so that's why sometimes it's just a natural thing to know, like, nah, that's wrong. I shouldn't just go beat the fuck out of this person out of nowhere. That's wrong. Like, it don't even feel right. It doesn't feel right. That's why when you do something good, shit just shoot off in your body because you like, that just feels good.
Right.
Because you judging yourself. You know that was good what you did.
Right.
So yeah.
And you gotta think, like, it's like I say, it's not even no separate. It's not him that's actually judging you, bro. You really, he, like I say, in Kemet, the story goes that Anubis weighs your heart on the scale against a feather. If your heart is heavier than that feather,
that's just like that was on American Gods, I think.
Yeah, Anubis. Yeah, they on there. Anubis and
that bitch heart was heavy as hell.
Yeah.
That shit was bad. Matter of fact, she didn't even let him weigh it. She snatched the shit off.
Yeah, she knows what time it is.
She snatched it off and put her heart back in.
Yeah. See, so that's the thing, bro. It's like, if your heart is heavy, then you gonna descend. You're not going nowhere. Your heart too heavy. You're not lightening your load. You're not light as that feather. You're not ready to fly off. You're not ready to ascend. You know what I'm saying? You finna come back down. But if your shit is light, you know what I'm saying, you lighthearted, you know what I'm saying, then you're ready. So it's like, that's all it is, bro. And it's like, I done said this shit like previous times before in the past, like, you go, man, when people get to talking about heaven and hell, bro, that's all the concept of, you know what I'm saying, okay, where is your spirit at? Where do you lie, you know what I'm saying, spiritually? What you feel in your heart? Like, where is your state of being? Because that's where you're going. You're going wherever you go based off of your state of being. That's how you get born here. That's where you're going when you die. The cycle continues, bro. And you get born into a new reality based off of your state of being. Just also, like you came in this whole based off your state of being.
Also, I think that you can create a heaven and hell while you're here also in the
Yeah,
physical form.
exactly.
Like,
That's how.
people create a hell every fucking day for themselves.
Yeah.
People are living in hell every day.
That's
like,
our perception, bro.
yeah,
Like,
and then you can create a heaven for you. Like you can be living like you said, your heart
your
feel
state
good,
of being. Yeah,
you
exactly.
feel good. You giving out good energy. That's a heaven. Like when you wake up happy in the
Your
morning.
heaven might be somebody else's hell. Your hell might be somebody else's heaven.
You think?
Yeah, it's
Probably
based
so.
off. I'm
you
telling
happy
you.
as hell. They see you happy as hell. They like fuck.
Cause you gotta think. Take somebody who right here. This might be heaven for this person. But if you have somebody who right here,
and then they go and they get put down there.
this shit right here is hell.
That's
You
kind
know
of
what
like
I'm
that's
saying?
kind of like the perception of like money wise, financially.
Exactly.
Like when a person a
Exactly.
billionaire, then they be like he went broke, and you be like he went broke. How much?
Yeah.
Man, he only had $100 million left.
Yeah.
You be like nigga, that's motherfucking that's your heaven.
Exactly.
To you, nigga, that's heaven.
Exactly.
To him, that's hell.
Yeah.
That's like, bro, my life is over with. I'm finna kill myself.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you have somebody right here. This might be, like I say, this might be hell for this person. But you have somebody right here. They looking up like, damn, nigga, nah, that's heaven for me. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, bro, man, that's how that is at the end of the day, bro. Know where you going. I mean, know what you are. Know where you came from.
2.
Know where you at.
That's 3.
So you know where you going.
And that's fine right there. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
I like that, bro.
And that's why we here, bro. We trying to figure out what the fuck we are, where the fuck we came from, and where the fuck we at. So we can
Exactly.
figure out where the hell we going, nigga. That's it. That's all.
Motherfucking fact. I like that.